Welcome, lovely folk. We're going to dive into a Virgo reading here today. We are going to start out with the Star Dragon Oracle, the Sacred Web Tarot, the Enchanted Tarot. This deck was gifted to me. And we have Queen of the Moon Oracle and Moonology as well. I do want to preface that the way that I do my readings is I begin just after I start recording right after the new moon, and I go by the lunar calendar, and so that's why the monthlies might come out a little bit late, seemingly, because I'm going by the lunar calendar and building up with the moon. And then on the full moon I like to do a pick a card reading, and that's a time to connect with your intuition and instincts there, and that can help you pick a card. And then that's where we look at what we need to break down heading back towards the next month's new moon. So that is why my readings are a little bit late for the actual month, but I am also a little bit behind with these readings, so we are getting closer to that full moon right now, actually, so they are a little bit late anyway. But let's just get right into it, starting off with the Star Dragons. Messages for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to see? Any messages for Virgo, please? Spirit guides and angels, thank you. Okay. So we have here trust. This came out for, was it Leo, I believe? Trust, love, and friendship. Vision, contemplating the future. And we have here tranquility, harmonious inaction. So this is definitely giving that doing nothing can be everything, if that makes sense. Like, don't feel any guilt about doing nothing if that's how you feel, if you don't actually allow yourself to rest, because that's when you really can connect and revitalize and find harmony. Inaction is necessary sometimes. And also it is in action that we are then able to, get clarity and good vision for moving forward, and see what perhaps needs broken down and what it is that you would like to grow. Let's go ahead and start with your tarot here. Alright, messages for Virgo, please. Spirit guides and angels. What does Virgo need to see for their highest self? What does Virgo need to see for their highest self? Messages for Virgo, please. The deck is feeling kind of heavy and tense. I feel like that is you possibly feeling this tension. And with 9 of Wands, that also can show that you're near completion on something. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Virgo, please. I'm also kind of fearing dropping the deck. Like, it just feels so heavy, and it kind of brought this, like, oh no, am I gonna drop this? Messages for Virgo, please. And that can say that, like, in this heaviness, maybe you feel like you can't do it all. Like, perhaps you need to delegate more and take some time for yourself. Spirit guides and angels. That was interesting as well. Okay. That sort of slid over my thumb, and yeah, I'm getting to definitely connect with spirituality more, taking time to go inwards. This is your I believe this is the moon, the mount of the moon. Where is it? Virgo? Is it Venus? No, I believe it's the moon. And the moon is all about going inwards, really reflecting and visualizing, not taking action right now, but just visualizing. So I'm also kind of getting manifesting off of that. We have here the seer of earth, which would be the king of earth here. This student of water, which is the page of cups. And we have strength in reverse. So you might be feeling that it's hard to find the strength to look at something in your material world. There might be something causing you a little bit of turmoil and frustration, and you resist allowing yourself to kind of feel that out of not wanting to I think partially feel exposed in some way, but also partially if you have children or family, or like, I just see that you're not wanting to cause any like, you just feel like you're having to carry something alone. You don't want to cause them any unnecessary grief. Some of you may already have kids, but have had a miscarriage, and you just don't want to share that with your family. You want to carry it alone because you don't want them to go through that pain, but I am getting that, like, that is, that you do deserve support in this, and, you know, maybe you don't have to, I mean, you have to feel it out for yourself. Perhaps you don't need to open up now, but I think that it could help you at least find the right people that you can open up to. Because I think ultimately it's going to help you realize your strength. And see the support that you do have. That's not for everyone. Some of you just might be keeping your work silent. You're very focused on something right now. And part of you wants to vent about something or share in something. But you also almost don't want to jinx it, or you don't want to share that and then it fall through. Maybe you have a work opportunity even. There's something that's not being shared that you're kind of keeping to yourself right now. Even though part of you does want to share it. So let's see the outcome here. You have the Scout of Water in reverse, which is the Knight of Water in reverse. And you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse as well here. So I do see this still kind of being reserved here. Let's get one more card, I'm feeling. I also see you contemplating your future here, as this is said. You might resist this out of not feeling capable. I did in your meditation get a sense of fear. Let me see. I got like boredom, that the root cause of the boredom was actually kind of a fear. And this also might be why you don't want to take time to yourself, or that's what would help with this, actually. It would alleviate some of that boredom and fear. Here those in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Swords reverse. So you are definitely going to step away from that fear. I see you coming to understand the root of this fear. When you take some time for tranquility, this purple is also standing out, which is kind of about visualization. It's the third eye chakra. So I do see you taking that time to connect to your third eye more and get some clarity and visualization. And even just looking at your past, kind of observing into your past. I see you really, I'm kind of getting the energy of, there's like that past life, I want to say regurgitation, regression. So there might be regurgitation in the sense of your past life does affect you. But I was also just kind of getting it as the past. Your past affects you. And just kind of having a past regression, like really allowing yourself to remember things from the past and try to really visualize it. Perhaps look into past life regression, but kind of applying it in a way of being able to look at your past, because I do feel like you perhaps disconnect from it, so it's hard to remember. Let's clarify a little here. I'm going to do a short clarification here and just see where the cards fall. So spirit guides and angels, please clarify this reading for Virgos. Any messages to clarify here for Virgo? Any messages for clarify here for Virgo? What do they need to see? Okay. I just kind of slammed this cards, but it kind of gave me that slam dunk. So perhaps you will be able to look at this. Let's see here, 6 of Wands. So you're coming through this just fine. And also, you're doing a great job. Like, don't force it too much, because I do see that you are doing it at the pace you're meant to, of like going back and looking at the past. You don't want to force it. That would obstruct your healing a little bit. But you do want to make sure you take some time to let things come up and heal. I think you've just been very busy. Five of Hearts reversed, which is 5 of Cups reversed, and 2 of Pentacles reversed. I know you're on the right path. And again, you're doing a good job. You're doing a wonderful job looking back and as you need to in healing. It's just a matter of there's still more to uncover there. And we have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I think if you try to force it, it's going to cause more conflict and blockages in healing. So go slow, let things come as they do, but do try to kind of study on it, to try to understand a little bit more of like But the biggest thing is just to take some quiet time. And also to allow yourself peace. And when you rest, truly rest. Don't just, I think you get a little bit antsy maybe, like maybe if you're, sitting back and relaxing, you get that feeling of like needing to grab your phone and check your emails or what have you. You need to like truly put your phone away. I'm also getting reading. Reading's gonna be a way to really allow yourself to relax. And it might help you sleep. And it will help you practice getting into visualization as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get your Queen of the Moon. Messages for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to see? Other guides got messages to help Virgo here. We have here assessing, which again ties to vision, contemplating the future, and also just this idea of taking time to really reflect, observe. Now it's interesting because this is sort of at the half, I can't think of the term, but halfway through the moon cycle, which we are, definitely, I'll have to put the date of that because it might be even right now. Okay, I'm kind of feeling more here, so messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. Thank you, spirit guides and angels, for guiding me. Messages for Virgo's higher self. I had a feeling. And I thought this was healing. Hunger. So for some, this might be that desires are, for some it's about reigniting desire, like passions. But for some it might be, I'm kind of feeling devil card energy of like desire being overwhelming, kind of taking over and causing issues. I'm also actually feeling hungry. Some of you might be feeling hungry right now. Some of you might want to look at your nutrient levels to make sure you're balanced, that there isn't a deficiency. But also, some of you, this is again about nearing completion. We have, the full moon here. It is the wolf moon. That could also be substantial, the time of the wolf moon, by the time of the wolf moon, so I'll put that up for you. But I believe, is that after the harvest moon? But I do see it about, growing, developing that vision. But first take time to rest and see the vision start at like new moon energy and grow until it becomes complete. But you are nearing completion. You're very close. I guess I feel like you've already started something. The seed's been planted. It's just a matter of keeping moving forward, reigniting a spark if you're feeling kind of bored with it. Find a way to spice it up. let's get your moonology here. Alright, I was feeling so much confusion in a lot of the decks here. This last shuffle, like it started out conflicted, but then it just felt like space opened up. So I think you are going to take that time to let there be space for new. Any more messages for Virgo here? More messages for Virgo. Okay, I think we're just leaving it here. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. I will put the date of the full moon in Pisces, but it would be the opposite of Pisces. So that's in your birthday month. So around the time of your birthday might be a more harmonious time as well. But this did come out for another reading. I believe it was maybe Gemini, but yeah, this is all about balance. So try to make sure you balance giving yourself more rest, because I see you working very hard, but also yeah, I'm definitely even more so feeling an energy of around your birthday. Let's get your card. I did just get, let me get these first, but I did just get making mountains move. You have the sun, so yeah, again about your birthday, your solar return, but also this is about just joy, more harmony. And also again with for those of you who did experience a miscarriage, try to connect. If you haven't, perhaps honor your child, give them a name. I almost want to say her. I mean, there is a pink bow here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. You have to just really connect with the energy yourself. It is a tough energy, and I feel you, and I send you so much love. But know that you will find happiness again. We have here the tree, but I was feeling this as coral, actually. Yeah, this is reminding me of coral, and it's reminding me of the lungs, like bronchi. So for some, pranayama is going to bring more tranquility and help you relax and not have that antsy energy. Breathing is the biggest thing that's going to help you. The flamingo is about stillness for sure here. Yeah, taking time to be still and connecting with your spirituality. I think you are a spiritual person, but it's just a matter of taking time to be still, to really allow yourself to connect more. A puzzle piece, this would come out for Virgo. You are natural puzzle solvers. Maybe doing a puzzle is going to be another form of allowing you to spice things up. If you haven't done one in a while, you know, maybe a fun little activity to get you out of your head and, you know, doing something different. And maybe relaxing even. We have here, some of you are into fashion. I want to say passion. Your passion is fashion. That's definitely what I'm getting off of that. So this is, I believe, actually it just came to me. It was in my yard one day, or my garden, and it, I believe, is a like cigar topper. So that right there is kind of Wands energy and passion, but it does have a little like a leer on it. So that's about connecting with your heart and your passion. It says el producto. So that would be, I'm assuming, the product. You are the product of your heart, your essence, and what you focus on. This red flower is about root chakra energy, but it also kind of looks like a clover. So luck is on your side, but also it is about getting clarity here through connecting in stillness into your root chakra, trusting the universe. Another sun here, so definitely know that happiness is forecast for you. My alarm just went off, actually. So all the bells and whistles, you're going to get something that you've been aiming towards and focused on. And it's going to bring a lot of happiness. And trust that you have the strength, that you can do this. You're going to complete this. You're going to do very well. Yeah, this violin, I was seeing with the lyre, you might be learning something new as well. That might be a part of how you're spicing things up for yourself and getting out of boredom. We have the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm also kind of getting spiral. Know you are protected. And know that things are happening in divine order. turtle is reminding me of, that was, I believe, how the Native Americans and just early original peoples within the Americas viewed it as, and Canada, just the whole American, North American, South American region. I believe they viewed it as a turtle. Maybe it's just North American. I don't know. I'll have to look into that and put it here. But I do know that there's something about like turtle and creation, and it's very pentacles, earthly energy. It also reminds me of Avatar with the lion turtle. So I'll definitely put that up as well. And let's grab your runes here. Just one. Okay. We have here, I need to look at this. And you have to bear with me as I learn these. I was. Horse changes. It is in reverse. Her 𝕃'𝕼. This is connecting again to seeing where your nutrient vitamin levels are, making sure that there isn't any deficits there. I am not a doctor, but if it's been a while since you've had a blood test, perhaps do that. I think there's even ones offered like at-home kits, so do look into that and just seeing where your levels are. There's also apps where you can input your food, the food that you're eating daily, and see the levels on that. There's a wonderful app called Chronometer. I'll put that up there so you can look into that even, because I am getting more about that here. But again, about taking time to evaluate before you take action. It's not a period for, I think you need a rest period. I think you've been working very hard, you're close to complete, but you're also close to burnout, and you need to kind of collect before you move forward, because there might be something beneficial to add to what it is you're working on even. There might be something over here, like you're trying to get, there's something over here that you need to, you might learn that ends up going into the final thing, whatever that may be for you. Where did this land? Was it on the sun? See, I'm getting about focused with that. So also just being in the silence when you take time to meditate, just full on absence meditation, like really try to allow your mind to just completely dissolve and rest. Alright, that's where we're going to leave this. And if you could please subscribe, like, share, whatever you can do to support would be greatly appreciated as I continue to grow here. And I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and for welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Until next time, lovely folk.